My name is Serena and I am currently 36 weeks and 5 days. I see my obstetrician at the Mater Private Clinic and she noticed that my baby was a little bit small, and so she sent me to the Mater Growth Clinic.
The Growth Clinic is an initiative supported by the Mater Foundation and the National Health and Medical Research Council. Almost 20% of pregnancies in Australia are complicated by some degrees of growth abnormalities, and the Growth Clinic fills a need where we look after women whose babies are perhaps not growing so well, and they get very detailed scans and very close support during the pregnancy.
It's my first pregnancy, so sometimes I don't even know what I'm expecting. I don't know what I don't know, but they've been really supportive in the whole process. We get to see the same personnel and we can build a relationship with them, and they remember the things about baby, and they're very thorough in the way that they report to us, just to tell us what's happening, keep us in the loop.
We came to Mater after the loss of our son, who was also born here. We knew that we were probably going to have some issues having Amelia growth-wise. At 19 weeks, we found out that she was IUGR, so growth restricted. And with that, we were entered into the growth clinic.
I found that the consistency of having the same sonographer every time gave us a lot of confidence in that we were getting the same benchmark and results every time that we got checked, to make sure that we were staying on the right trend for Amelia's growth.
The real problem with small babies is increased risk of complications, particularly late in pregnancy. So these babies are at increased risk of stillbirth. They are at increased risk of all sorts of complications after delivery, including death. And some of these complications are compounded if they're born too early because of a fear of complications occurring. So by very detailed monitoring in the Fetal Growth Clinic, we are able to advise obstetricians and midwives about the best time to deliver these women. And in most instances, we can actually defer delivery to a little bit later on in pregnancy when outcomes are much better for these babies.
This is Margot. She's almost 8 months old. She's our little Halloween baby. We went for a routine ultrasound and they said that baby was really small and she was only first or second percentile, which was really scary. We came to the growth centre every 2 weeks from 24 weeks until 38 when she was born. It wouldn't have been such a smooth sailing pregnancy if we weren't able to come here and get scans done, and having that reassurance that she was still growing even though that she was small for gestational age. Now she's 8 months old and she's gone from the first percentile to the 50th percentile in 8 months.
The advantage of a dedicated growth clinic like this is that we not only provide very intensive clinical monitoring and clinical care, but every woman that comes to the clinic is a potential research participant. And that really should be the aim of specialized clinics like this. Outcomes are much better for these women if they come to specialized clinics like this, as they are in other fields of medicine, in oncology or in cardiac disease or in neurology.
So we were referred to the growth clinic at 32 weeks. We were travelling down from Emerald for our routine appointment, and found out from there that unfortunately we had quite a small baby. But right from the start, the growth clinic has been absolutely amazing. They've made my husband and I feel so comfortable and informed the whole way through. Obviously it's a nerve-wracking time. It's just really given us peace of mind that we're in the best possible care. I'm 36 weeks now, so that's very exciting that we've made it this far with everything going well.
There's nothing like this in Queensland, so we're the first dedicated fetal growth clinic. And one of the advantages, I guess, of this clinic is that we've managed to get the support of all maternal and fetal medicine specialists in Queensland. So I'm hoping that a similar model can be rolled out to other centres in Queensland.
Look at this little face. How could you say no?